Phantom fam, what's up, y'all? All right, man, we are returning to you guys the following weekend. When we left off previously last weekend, we were working on the G35, working on pulling the engine out of it. Yeah, so we got to a good stopping point on this G35. Like I said, it's just hanging in there by the mounting bolts. Pretty much just maybe 4 or 5 bolts that's holding this whole thing in there. But we're still got this thing on hold. We'll eventually get to that. Like I said before, guys, we were in the process of switching jobs, and the first week went pretty well. It was a slow week. Was trying to get acclimated or whatnot, and getting my service repair truck ready. Spent pretty much all week at the shop for transmission issues. Took it for a test drive, and they were able to finally get it sorted out, and I was able to just bring it home just come yesterday. This is what it looks like. This is what they got me rolling in. As y'all guys can see, it's a mess in here. It smells pretty bad, so I'm gonna have to try and get this thing somewhat freshened up, cleaned up, situated. Got the toolboxes on there. So like I said, guys, we're going to be doing mobile service repair calls is what the plan is for this thing. But yeah, we just got it back. We just got it this week, brought it home last night. So I got to get it set up. I got to get it comfortable to ride in. So that's what we're working on in the meantime. So we got to put the G on hold. I got my helpers, but needless to say, I got her back up. We're gonna try and get this thing cleaned up. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us. I pretty much only got today. It looks like it's gonna rain sometime later this evening for a little while and tomorrow, but I'm gonna work with what I can and try and get this thing cleaned up and ready as best as I can. Come next week, yeah, I'll be starting back and be using this thing daily for the most part. So there goes my other helper there, Mama Lou, in the building with the kiddo. So we're gonna try and get this thing cleaned up as best as we can, get it freshened up, because like I said, man, it's nasty in here, it stinks. So we're gonna try and get it so much more comfortable, because I'll be spending a lot of time in this truck. So that's the idea, guys. So let's go ahead and start getting to work before the rain comes down on us, see what progress we can make. I got the toolboxes on here. As of right now, for the most part, it's empty, no tools in here. So I got to get my little configuration going to where I can, work out of here. We got an impact gun equipped in there, comes equipped with the truck, jacks, compressor, the whole 9, oil canister. So yeah, guys, this is it, man. So let's go ahead and get to work, y'all. Get this thing up to par so I can really get to work during the week. And then eventually, hopefully sometimes we can get back to the G. Then aside from the G, I actually have I've got a job pending right now. But I really got to get this done, so I don't know if I'm gonna take that call this weekend or not, but we'll see. I'm gonna get as far as I can with this, and then we'll go from there. But let's get our gloves on, strapped up, so we can get to work, y'all. Phantom fam, we are out here working, y'all. We are out here in the trenches for real. Got my helpers here. As y'all can see, I got the seats taken out, so we could barely get to the floor mats. We started cleaning it out. It looks a lot better. I should have probably did it before we started cleaning everything up, but I was just kind of in a rush to kind of get this thing started. I'm kind of pushing the mark, trying to take advantage of this weekend. I want to get this thing at least cleaned up so I can sit in here comfortably, be disinfected. Don't know who was driving this previously, so and how they looked like didn't really take very care of the truck, at least on the inside. We got some exterior things that we need to do too. It's been an epic brake job here. We got the brakes, rotors, brakes and rotors done on the front. and on the rear. Just did the brakes on the rear. And all that's left to do is to bleed the system, and we're good to go. But we're gonna go like I like to do, work from the inside out. Y'all know, just like I do my cars. You know what I'm saying? Start with the interior, getting it all cleaned up and comfortable to ride in. And then we start working on the outside, start getting my setup going as far as tools. But first things first, like I'm saying, I'm right here working on this seat now and just finished with it. Got it cleaned up to the best of its ability. Got some holes in there. I'm planning on probably putting some seat covers on that just to kind of get that smoothed out when getting in and out the truck. It ain't catching on my clothes and whatever. So I'll probably cover these up with some seat covers. So at that rate, I probably need to get me a little list so I can get my essentials together as far as I'm gonna get prepared for this. Working on this seat now, it's pretty filthy, so we're gonna go ahead and wipe it down, get it all polished up along with the center console. So that's where I'm at the moment. Look like the rain is holding for us. We got some sunlight out here and it's really humid out, so we are battling the conditions, but you know, actually not a bad day all in all. Good day for this, I would say. So let's continue to press on. Hopefully on the next hit, I'll be having these seats back in and we can probably just start addressing the toolbox or whatever. Still want to get the windows kind of cleaned up and everything. And for the most part, that'll be it on this truck. We made a lot of progress this morning with here, and it's a few hours of team working this thing out together. Makes things run a lot smoother than doing it on your own, that's for sure. So yeah, man, Phantom Mod, we moving, man. We working on different things. We got a lot of stuff in store coming this year. Yet again, every year something more, something better. We're leveling up to the next level. So this is all a part of the process, man. Y'all stay tuned, stay with me. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support, man. Let's get back to it. All right, y'all, so we got the seats all cleaned up to the best of, you know, as good as it's gonna get. As y'all can see, those consoles looking a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Everything looking a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Nice and clean, nice and sanitized. So we good, y'all. So now we're just gonna go back in with it, start dropping these seats in, and we're gonna roll with it just like that. I mean, the cleanest, but shoot, this is enough to, you know, it's a work truck, y'all. So we ain't trying to be perfect, but you know what I'm saying, let's get it close to there as we can. So start dropping these seats in. Alright, gang, so it's next day later, and we, for the most part, have got the service truck put back together as far as the interior go. It's pretty clean, smells a lot better in here. Got our little air freshener, Glade air freshener. So that's helping out a lot. Plus, you know, cleaning up all the must and sweat. You know what I'm saying? So this thing looks that much better, just like that. Still gonna have to find some seat covers eventually, maybe even get some floor mats, and just kind of make it, you know, comfortable to ride in. I started setting up the toolboxes on the back. The other side is already set up for the most part. Now I'm working on this side. Got to get everything situated on this side, but we'll do that in just a moment. For the most part, we made a lot of progress. Last night, ended up having to do a brake job between still organizing my box, and then it started like pouring down rain. So ended up staying up late into the wee hours packing this truck out, but we eventually got it done. But for right now, we've got another job. We about to hop out in Big Macs in just a moment. And then we're gonna roll out, head over into town. I got a buddy, he's got an F-150, and he's wanting to put on these new shocks right here. He got the KYBs, so we're gonna go on with those. So I'm getting loaded up now. And we're gonna head out there and do this quick service call, and then head back and hopefully finish packing up. So tomorrow we'll be ready for work, guys, in the new service truck. So that's a plan. Eventually, yeah, we'll see what this opportunity is all about. I'm excited. Should be a whole new adventure, a lot more experience, and just overall a great thing, y'all. So thanks you guys for tuning in, thanks for watching, and I will get with you guys on a later note. So how do you work this thing?
So yeah, you gotta hit the power. Yeah, so you gotta hit the power button, and then you just hit that twice.
Sweet.
Like a boss.
All right, so we good.